Welcome back to Beer Manufacturer Simulator. Today, we're going to get ourselves our workers actually, well, working and hopefully opening up the bar as well. But we're going to dive into here in just a second. Hopefully everyone's having a good Wednesday so far. Hello, Bob and Miles. Welcome, welcome. So we did stream this last week at some point. I forgot when. I think we got to like level 7. I played a little bit off camera to get ourselves up to almost level 10. Yeah, I'm level 9 in the upper left-hand corner, 383 XP out of 400. So once we get to level 10, we can buy the big bags of ingredients. So our worker can actually, where are we here? So this guy can actually work with this vat right here. So I need to get myself a contract. What time is it? It's mid-afternoon. Do I have time to get a contract done? Do I got any of this stuff? That's a challenge. I have 0 of 20, 0 of 4, 0 of 4. Maybe I can make some of that stuff real quick. What do I do? I just logged in, so I have no idea. This is not started. It has water in it, though. All right, so if I go into here, and that's basic ale. Nope. It'd be this one is what I need to make. So, Heller Gold, Hallerbrook. Let me put that down. That down. We need that. We need... Can I grab that one? Oh, crap. I put that on the wrong one. Where did that one go? Oh, it's right there. Pick that one up. And then I need that gold. Where is... Do I have one of those yeast? All right. Let me get actually started on pouring this on in. And we'll get cooking. Hello, Crow Daddy. Welcome. Hope you've been well. Get that up and going. I need to buy... no, wait, not contracts. Shop. Yeast. And we'll buy that one there. Where did that go? Right over here. All right, let's get into here. I need to get to that one there. Hopefully I'm making the right beer. If not, well, we'll have it for something else. Make sure I don't have anything here. Oh, I got 10 liters of beer in there. Oh, and I got no bottles. Oh, no, I got bottles out here. Never mind. Never mind what I was talking about. Let's see. Those need to go there. The empty crate needs to go there. This needs to start cooling on down. Whoops. While that's going on, what do I got in here for beer? I have no idea what I got in here for beer, but let's go ahead and use this on up. We'll get them bottled up and put them in storage. This needs to be now transferred. Grab the yeast. Let's open up the bag. And 8 to 20, so right there is fine. Grab these, plop that there, grab that, plop that there. You played the demo of this game, was fun, but you could only brew 100 bottles. That only took 30 minutes. Oh, the demo was limited to 100 bottles? So what is this? This is Bristol Air. Sweetness. All right, let's go ahead and put this out here. All right, we can now transfer that over. All right, that's fermenting. I need some more bottles. And the end of the day. So I was trying to fulfill those contracts, but luckily I didn't grab any of them, so we're fine. Let's go ahead and we'll get these. Make sure I put it into this one tap here. We'll do these bottles here. And I'm sure we'll have enough to sell in the morning right off to begin with. And we get to level 10 and get our worker actually up and going. Not only that, we should be able to get our bar as well. All right, let's go ahead and put these out here. Yeah, I don't think I ever got, I haven't seen a reply. I did ask them how much that game was going to be on release, but did not get a reply on that. All I can do, though, is just show off what the game has. And then you can make up your mind when it comes out if it's worth it for you. All right, we'll put these up here. There we go. All right, so yeah, I don't want to make any beer yet for stock tomorrow because don't know what they'll be available for contracts. I do have $4,232, which sounds like a lot, but who knows? All right, what we got for contracts right to begin off? I can sell that one there. Actually, let's go to the big ones. That's a contract. We got these. Let's accept. Optional traits. Well, I can do that one. And we'll do that one. So let's go ahead and complete. There, we reached level 10. A whole bunch of things. I think these are all big bags. And then, of course, we got that one there to complete as well. So, now, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Let's go into here. What do we got for upgrades? We got the bar for 2,000. Oh, of course, we're going to get the bar for 2,000. Sell your beer in your own small bar. All right, we can do that. Recipes. Basic light ale. Refreshing light. And basic acid. All right. So we did that. Label editor. Oh, I can change my labels. I don't remember seeing that before. There was an update to the this is the base game, beta version, but this is an update to that. I can't hire a second worker until level 11? Okay. After brewing, add your beer to the menu and open the bar to attract customers. You can serve beer from kegs into glasses or sell it in bottles depending on the order. Customers leave ratings and pay after being served. If the waiting time is too long, the customer will leave unhappy. The bar becomes available in the PC panel. Upgrade after reaching the required level. Oh, hello, Mr. Bar. Ah, so this is where the glasses go? All right. I think we'll look at this in a little while. I don't want to talk to the beer connoisseur as of yet. All right, let me see what we got for contracts and see what we should be making here. So we do got Brisford Ale. So maybe we'll take on this contract here. They just want 60 bottles of Brisford Ale. So if I go to, that's basic ale. Brisford Brown. Okay. So we want to go to here. You need to go to shop. Malt bags. Large. What's the difference between... Oh, there's a 3-star. Oh, those are expensive bags. Yeah, I'm not going to even be able to use that worker yet. I need to... I guess I need to... Alright, yeah, so that's not going to work yet. I don't have the money to buy enough big bags to get the worker done. But that's okay. We can keep on doing what we're doing. I'm looking for the right... Do I not have... Well, I got a bag over here. And then I need... well, and yeast. Okay. Do I not have any more? Well, I got the yeast. But I do not see the right hops. All right, let's come out and grab these. Grab that. But those big bags are expensive. All right, and then into here. And bump this up to about there. This is the beta version of the game. This is not the demo. Don't worry, sir. You'll get working at some point. I didn't realize those big bags were going to be that expensive. Open this up. So the bar, I'm not sure if I want to run the bar if I got to be in here doing all this kind of stuff. Let's put that there. I need some bottles. And now we need to cool this down. Transfer that over. Grab the yeast. Make sure I got the right yeast. Yes, I do. And pump you up to there. Let's pour some water in here while we're waiting. Transfer it over to there. I don't know how many bottles and cap. Oh, I don't got many caps left. Let me go grab actually one of each. And ding. And you go to the 5 tap. I think we're going to end up moving the tap and the cap and label thing into here at some point. Okay, put that there. That there. Come into here. Yeah, I got 5 caps left. That's why I grabbed them. Slap that there. Going to make another batch of beer for this contract. Also better make sure everything that I need I order before we hit overtime. Slap the labels in there. I'm shy by 4 bottles. Of course I am, and I need bottles. Okay, let's come back over to here. Oh, I need some water. Ooh, am I out of water? Do I have water out here? No, I got water out here. I did not know those big bags were going to be that expensive. I was like, oh, we'll get right into it. I mean, I can buy 1 bag. Alright, let's go buy some bottles here. Shop, packaging, and we want to buy these, and we're going to buy 10 of them. Alright, and then let's put in the hops. I got everything I need by the end of the day. All I need to do 4 more bottles here. At least for the contract. But I do want to finish the contract before the end of the day, so that would be good. Ooh, I'm out of the yeast. Do I have any more of that? Don't think so. Don't see it. Oh, it's right here. Right at the top. Did I buy it? Yes, I did. Clicking things awfully quick here. Open up the bag. I kind of hope they change the way when you get done with something you have to go down hit quit. I wish you could just hit like escape or something like most games. You go to there. I didn't see how much you're going to get paid on this contract. But we may look at doing some of the bar stuff here very soon. Ding. You go into there. I wonder if you can get a worker to work the bar. Because the bar does seem like it could get kind of complicated. Alright, so we got the contract done. 450 for 100 XP. Do I have those? No, I don't. I got enough of those. I got some more of those. I got enough of those. I got those. And I got those. I think that's all I got. And I don't have... I pretty much sold all the beer I had out here. The only thing I got left is the Hullabrook. Rated C. And that is the end of the overtime. No beer in the tap. So, how do I do this use bar menu? Does it show what I have? Alright, alright. We'll just check mark that. You can just hit escape, I think, but it's easier to hit quit. No, escape does not work. At least for me it doesn't. Maybe it worked in the beta, but right now for me it does not work. Alright, so since it's overtime, I don't think we're going to get any customers. I do have one glass. I bought the glass by mistake. Does that go like out here? Store item. Alright, that goes there, I guess. Let me go ahead and grab a crate of beer bottles because we got some more in here. So might as well go ahead and empty this out. And we'll grab these and put these out here. So now I could also add that. All right, so we'll get set for making some more beer in the morning. As for... Oh, I can't check the computer. Yeah, so, I mean, it's $2,000 at least per a large bag. So, to use this vat, I would need at least, like, $4,500 to get him up and going. Alright, so there's nothing else I can really do. I don't want to be making any beer right now, so let's go ahead and hit the snooze button. See what there are for contracts. Another Brisford Ale contract. So what do we got to do? We got to make 60 bottles. Well, all right. So now we got to keep my eye on the bar. I hope they accept bottles. If I can... Well, no, if I do glass... I'm not sure how that works, but we'll serve them bottles to begin with. Oh, wait a minute. Do I actually got to open up the bar? Too early to open. Can't open before 1400. Oh, okay. I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, in the meantime, we'll get that up and going. And then cool you down. So for the other big machines, how much is that going to cost? Fermenting vat. 700, so that's not too bad, but again, it still costs like $200 per bag for large bags, so right now I'm just trying to get it so I can use the first vat. It's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. And then while we're waiting, I'm going to get another batch of this going. So I got it in my hand, so might as well go ahead and do it. This needs to be now pushed over. I don't think if you change the temperature, it's going to do a whole bunch of anything. I'm not sure if it'll even let you do so. I mean, I can try in just a bit, but I think I tried it the first time and it won't let you actually try it out. Did I put this in here? So this says 95 to 100. So if I put it at 92, does nothing. I don't know if you mean in that range, if it means anything. But you gotta at least have it in the range. But as far as if you have different temperatures inside that range, does it make a difference? I don't think so. At least I haven't seen it make a difference. I was going to say, why didn't it count? Just took a second. Wait, grab another set of bottles. What process are we on over here? We're at the cooling process. Gotcha. Let's get this transferred. And let's finish up this contract. I'm out of caps, almost out of labels as well. Caps, labels. You are done. Nope. Wrong button. Wrong highlight. Okay, finish up this contract. Hopefully it pays rather well. XP at this point is nice, but I'd rather get the money, 450 bucks for that. And that got transferred. I need bottles. Oop, wrong side. Alrighty. Oh, what am I out of? Oh, labels. Alright, it is 1400, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the bar. And let's go ahead and make more of this lovely stuff. Oh, someone just whistled, so I'm guessing we have someone wanting a beer. In a glass. Well, I don't have any beer in the tap, so that's going to suck. So they are... I just can't serve them a bottle. Alright. I wonder how long they'll sit there for. Alright, what do you want? They want it in a glass. Okay. Calm down, people. Basic ale. So, I need the Holler Gold. Hollerbrook. Everyone's going to be whistling. There's the hops. Holler Gold. Do I not have any of that there? Alright, let's go buy some. Grab that. And then I need the Fermix Gold. I don't see any of that there either. Alright. Fermix Gold 1 star. Fermix Gold 2 star. And I better grab a water here. And I'm going to put this yeast down so I don't use the wrong one. And let's see, I need this. I'm guessing they're not going to stick around while I'm making this. Hello, Panther. Welcome. And John, welcome as well. Does anyone want anything in a bottle? Yeah, people are getting up to leave. Bristol Ale in a bottle. Oh, okay. Okay, we can do that. Oh wait, how do I? Oh, I got these in a crate, so I can't. I can't take out individual bottles? Oh, that really sucks. Well, guess what? I don't think I'm going to be serving any of those customers. So you can't serve the bottle out of a crate? So you got to put them in individual bottles. I'm going to need glasses. I better order some glasses here. Shop. I got to buy glasses individually? Alright, we're just going to get 9 because I got one out there. We'll put those there. I think my first day of running the bar is going to suck. I mean, no sense in going out there because I can't take the bottles out individually. Gonna put the bottles on a shelf and do it that. Oh, I didn't try that. Store item. No, they're leaving. Yeah, I don't think I... Okay, so once a bottle's in a crate, you pretty much got to sell it as a whole. Now watch, I want to make it... Hey, keep whistling all you want. I don't got nothing for you guys at this point. But hey, we're here to learn. That's what we're doing. Anyone want Brisford Ale in a bottle? I can't do that. Okay, you want that in a glass. We'll have that shortly. You want Brisford Ale in the bottle. I have them. I can't serve it to you because they're in a crate. And you want one with sweetness. Wait, does the bar close? Nope, bar's not closed. Okay. We are going to... So wait, how... Oh, I bet you I gotta put this in a keg. Okay. I think I gotta buy kegs and put the kegs under here to serve it from the tap. And that way you can have individual ones. Okay, the bar is closed, technically. So we'll have to wait until morning, buy a keg. And put the kegs under the taps. Hello, Kells. Welcome. All right, let's go ahead and just hit the snooze button. All right, let's buy... Is it going to be under packaging? That holds 50 liters. Let's go ahead and just buy one of those. Actually, we're going to buy 5 of those. Because obviously... Fill keg needed. Okay, so how do you fill the keg? Alright, I think I probably missed a step here. Is there a machine to fill the keg? Machines. There's a keg cleaner. Crate table. Keg filler. What is this? Another pouring machine. But keg filler. Can I store this back out here for a second? Can't store in delivery area. You know what? I can probably just do it like this. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. For now, we're just going to place this right here. Alright, so I guess... Alright, let's do this maybe. Keg filler. No kegging machine. How do you place the keg in the machine? Remove fluid. I don't want to remove fluid. Why won't this... Oh, that's a capacity of 20. So, is there a bigger... Oh, man. Because this is a 50. Is that what the difference is going to be? Let me buy one of these. Maybe that will fit. So maybe I got to buy a bigger machine for the 50s. Can't move non-empty. No keg in machine storage. I understand that. Can't move non-empty. Why won't the kegs go on there? Slide that somehow? Nope. No keg and machine storage. Yes, I got that. Okay, do I need to put these in storage, maybe? Let's put those there. Okay, nope, that doesn't work either. So I don't get the option to put it down like I do with bottles. Can't move. I'm not trying to move the machine. I'm just trying to place this down. Oh boy. If I transfer beer, let me transfer back into the lager. All right, let me move this somewhere else here. Let me just move it just over here, I guess. Do I need to put the keg in first? That says bottle filler. No beer in bottle filler. But then in the bottom it says use keg filler. Not enough beer in the machine. Okay, well, let's try keg filler. Is there... There's got to be a secret here, and I am just missing it. Is there anything in our PC? Upgrades. No, nothing in upgrades. Keg cleaner. Do I need to clean a keg before I can use one? Well, I bought myself a keg cleaner. Not enough room to put that there. Use keg cleaner. Okay, this is not... I mean, I don't think it's a dirty keg I have. Why is there a bottle down there? Where did that bottle come from? Is there anything about... is there like an inventory or like an encyclopedia or something? No, does not appear to be. Well, I am not sure. Can't move. Okay, we know there's beer in there, but I can't get a keg there. Trying to pick up that bottle that's there. I don't understand. Where did that bottle come from? I have no idea. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab a bottle just to see. I know it sounds weird, but I was trying to see if a bottle would go there. Well, tap I for info. Thank you. I forgot about that. Accepting contracts, completing contract, cooling, beer, bottling, pouring, transfer, beer rating, fermenting, capping and labeling, trash bin, moving machines, temperature control, pasteurizing, flavoring, bar, kegs. Okay, so this may not be working. Because they're showing it highlighted and the keg being able to be placed there. Wait, do I gotta put... Wait, are they putting the keg down next to it, then putting it? They are filled using a keg filling machine. Used kegs return dirty and must be cleaned in a keg washer. So we got that. Different keg sizes. Different keg sizes, the keg filler and the keg washer become available in the shop after reaching the required level. I'm not getting the highlighted, at least in here it's showing it highlighting, and I'm not getting that. Let me try... Let's save the game. And we'll exit to the main menu. We'll load back in. Maybe that will reset it. Uh-oh, something is bugged. Because now I got... now I got 2 keg fillers. Now I got 2 keg fillers. I just got a free keg filler. But yeah, we're not getting the highlighted part, so I don't think that is working. I'm just curious. I'm going to save again. Exit to main menu. Actually, I'm going to quit the game completely and I'll restart the game. And see if that does not do anything for us. If not, we'll just have to continue without doing kegs. Alright, let me grab a keg. Do I have 3 fillers out here now? Yeah, so I'm not getting the option to put the kegs in any of these machines. So we'll just scroll back on down again so you can see kegs. And at least here it's showing it highlighting to be able to put the keg in there. And I'm not getting that. And this one, for some reason, spawned a bottle on the outside. Alright, so I think we have to just forget about the kegs for now. Let me go ahead and put this over here. Let me transfer beer. I want to put this into here. I'm going to store that item back there. We got beer in here. Yes, we do. So I don't want to put the beer in crates. Let me grab that. We will put that there. Put that there. I can put it in crates now. I just don't want to, when I cap it and label it, don't put a crate here. I need the bottles to be free so I can serve them to customers. But in the meantime, we can crate it. Yeah, so don't put a crate here. Alright, so I'm going to grab all those and put those there. Okay, so there's not enough room. The thing is, I want to get a lot of empty crates. Well, hopefully we can sell beer tomorrow. At the bar. And no, as far as I know, we still can't sell anything that we have. I almost put a crate there. So I spent a good amount of money on trying to get the kegs going. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to a worker today the way it's going. Alright, so we got Hollis bottles, Hollowbrook. So if customers want Hollowbrook, we can do that. Alright, let's go ahead and plop that there. And we'll get set for doing some beer tomorrow, hopefully. Get that there. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to bed. All right, what do we got for contracts to start the day here? I got 40 of those. I can sell them. What is... There is a Brisford Ale contract. That... I just need 20 more bottles of that in a crate. All right, let's go ahead and plop that down. All right, I need... Well, I know I need that yeast. I need... I think I'm out of the other two items. Brisford Brown and... yeah. So, nope, that's contracts. Whoops. Where are you? Oh, you're up here. We got water already in here. Is it max water? Yes. I'm not trying to move to an empty vat. I'm trying to pour in because I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. No, you're not going to be able to pour beer in the glasses. You're going to have to pour them from a keg, but... Yeah, who knows why the kegs won't work. Open. Thank you. So open up the bar again today. These I'm not going to put into... Well, the first 20 I will. The first 20 I'll put into a crate. The next batch we'll leave as bottles. We'll serve them at the bar, hopefully. Meanwhile, my worker over there has been getting paid every day for doing, well, basically nothing. Transfer you. Well, I mean, I did get a free keg filler out of it. Oh, wait. Beers. I was getting ahead of myself. And I need you to go there. Yes, the first 20 I need in a... Well, I don't need them in a crate, but this makes it easier. All right, caps and labels. Caps. All right, I'll take these out of my hands, actually. Just to be sure. $450 and 100 experience. All right, we got more bottles out here. My last crate of bottles. And these I don't want to put back into a crate. Need them to be open because we can't take bottles back out of crates apparently, which kind of sucks. But maybe they will do something about that for us in the future. Hopefully I got enough room on the bar out here. I don't think I do. Items do not match. Alright, let me pick up the glasses. Because I can't use the glasses. I will store those there. The glasses. Put them up there. Almost 1400. Can you open the bar early or not? No, it cannot. So what do we got here? I got these, but when I go to sell them, I don't know if they'll take them off the bar. I hope not. So we got Burstford Ale, and we got the Hollowbrook bottles only. I'm going to try it again just because why not? Yeah, I'm not getting the highlighted option to put the keg in there. Let me go ahead and grab these. I should probably also order more bottles because we're out. Let's go in here and we'll order shop. And we'll buy 10 of them. Bar is open. So we need some more water. What do we got for contracts? All right, so we got a couple of customers out there. All right, let's see if we can actually serve a customer. You want it in a glass. Well, of course you do. And you want it in a glass. Well, of course you do. I don't think I get an option of not having it in a glass on the menu. You want it in a bottle. All right, she's got her bottle. We serve someone. You want it in a glass. The order was correct. $9, tip of $3. Excuse me, could someone come over? What do you want? You want another Hollis in a bottle. Okay. So I don't need to put them here. I can just have them in my inventory. Okay. Let me go get this going. Brisford Ale in a glass. Well, you can't get it in a glass. Pick up beer bottles. So do I get... I get to reuse the beer bottle? I don't have to wash the beer bottles? I guess you don't have to wash beer bottles. You can just reuse them. What was I doing here? This needs to be cooled down. Yeah, I'll be outside in a second. I think I don't have enough of this yeast. Nope. In a minute. Oh, I keep going by it. Alright, did I talk to you? In a glass. In a glass. I think you're the same one as before. In a glass. I'll also come over to here and pour this in. Yeah, I'll transfer this now. Alright, who did I not talk to? Brisford Ale in a bottle. Okay, hang on a second. Brisford Ale. That's these right here. You're the one that wants it in a glass. You're the one that wants it in a glass. Hollersbrook in a bottle. There she goes. You'll gladly come back. Wait, do I gotta pick up the money or pick up cash? Oh. You gotta pick up the cash. It doesn't automatically go into your inventory. Gotcha. Brisford Ale in the bottle. I want to order a Brisford Ale in a bottle. I got it in a bottle. There she goes. Maybe she's had a little bit too much to drink already. Wait, oop, sorry. Hello. Brisford Ale in a bottle. We getting a rating out here? We got a 1-star rating. How about that? Actually, serving the customers out here, you do pretty well for the money. It's not too bad. So the bottles here. Right now, I'll just go ahead and store them there. In a bottle. Right, sometimes you got to go out of range. I got them. Dude, I would like to serve you. Do I need to be actually highlighted on it? Maybe that's it. Oh, you actually got to be highlighted on the bottle and hand it to him. Alright. Somehow I served the first couple without doing that. Or knowing it. Alright, so he wants with the trait of heaviness. That I don't have. I wish we could check the computer after overtime, but we can't order from the store. Can't even use the computer. I would just like to be able to look to see what we can unlock at level 11. I think myself another worker. I don't know if I can hire a worker for the bar. Don't see that as an option. Oh, we got paid here. Alright, so the bar technically is closed, so no one else will come on in. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess we're going to go to bed too because I don't have any current contracts going. Alright, so what do we got for contracts today? Big ones, Brisford Ale. I am making it, so what do we want here? Again, they just want 60. Do I have anything in here? I don't think so. Alright, we got empty crate there, empty crate there. I sure want to remove this item, yes. I did order bottles, right? Yes, we did. To the hops. Even though I've unlocked a lot of different beers, I'm not getting different contracts, which kind of sucks a little bit. Alright, cool that down. So this will make 40, so I'm going to need to make another batch after this. So, as for the worker, we got him a while ago, and I'm still not able to use him. How about that? Ooh, why? Oh, wait, why is that? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, do I have... Okay, so I had beer already in here. I knew that. I thought the game was broken for a second there. I was like, oh no. Alright, so we got these 20 here. We're going to put these out here. Whoops. I did play a little bit of the other Park Ranger game last night, the one that comes out on the 10th. And that game's going to look rather interesting, so looking forward to that next week. It's too bad I can't show early access to that, but the demo version of that Park Ranger game is out there. As for the other one I was doing episodes on, yeah, they had another update, but the update didn't fix a darn thing that I could see. Oops. Let's grab you. Grab you. Transfer you. And you're already in here. What is the next step here? Add in the hops. And over to here. Oh, no, I don't have... There we go. Yeah, you gotta transfer the beer over there, Smarty. A lot of steps going on, and you're not following them in order. I feel like a headless chicken right about now. Alright, no, I don't want to put them in a crate. Alright, let's complete the contract. 450 bucks, 100 XP. You have reached level 11. New items unlocked. A fridge and citrus lift yeast. Alright. I think Ranger's Path is far better than Park Ranger Sim. Well, yeah, because the game works right now, so that makes it a lot better. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make some more bottles. Maybe we have to make different beers to get different contracts. I made a lot of different beers in this factory already, so it is what it is. They want trace of sweetness. I don't have that. Kind of don't have that. All right, so contracts, don't care. It's almost 1400, so let's go ahead and grab. And we'll use up the rest of this beer that I got made. Oopsies. Store that there. This needs to go here. This needs to go here. Actually, this. We'll trash that. Caps and labels. Caps. So I'm going to put these on here just to give me some space. Open up the bar. Our money is still sitting here. We'll grab that. Okay, let's go ahead and make, that's refreshing, that's a light beer. I think we're going to make an IPA. Let's see what they want. Hollow. Okay, we got that. Talk to customer. There she goes. Oh, in a bottle. There you go, sir. So I need Coldra, Cascadia. All right, let me go ahead and get Coldra, Cascadia, and Wild. Hopsel. I got that stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead out here. Oh, wait. I think I got... What are we doing here? Transfer beer. I wasn't done with that. I need that. Alright, let's go back outside after I put this yeast down so I don't accidentally use the wrong one. In a glass. In a glass. Brisford ale in a bottle. Okay, I can do that. Brisford ale in a bottle. Right, let me come back over to here, pick these up. There's your bottle. There's your bottle. Pick up that money. I need... Oh, I'm out of water. Yes, we're out of water. Shop. Yeah, we'll buy 10 water. That needs to be transferred. I forgot what I'm making now. Oh, IPA. Okay, there you go. I haven't heard anyone else whistling out here. Brisford ale in a bottle. Oh, that's right. You want it in a glass. I think you wanted it in a glass. You want another beer? You want a... Okay. There you go. She's having fun. Hops is next for here. Now these I'm not going to put in a crate either because I don't have any IPA on the menu for the bar. So want to make sure that that we can put it on the bar maybe for the next day. I do have this. This needs to be transferred to there. Brisford ale in a glass. Brisford ale in a bottle. Wait, what was I doing? It's getting really hectic only having myself here. In a minute. I got these empty bottles. I gotta put these empty bottles somewhere. Actually, you know what? I don't have room. I don't have room in my inventory. Let me grab all these. That should be 20 of them, right? Only 13. Is this being ready for transferred? Oh, fudge. Let's put that there. This goes here. Okay, I'm going to grab these. And I think the next set I am actually going to put into a crate. In a glass. In a glass. That's not going to happen. Put that there. These are going to go all into a crate. So I think I got enough of those. Whoops. In bottles I can serve. The thing is, when I go to sell them, I think it only sells what you have in inventory. I hope it doesn't sell the bottles that are up here, because that would suck. That is water. Fermenting not started. Go grab some bottles. I don't want this in a crate. Oh, but I need an empty crate though. That's okay, we got spares. Yeah, it's too bad we can't get the keg machines to work. Yep, you go to there. And I don't want these in crates. Okay, these go to my inventory. But the next set of bottles, they will go into crates. But the money is just not going up that well. What is keg filler 1 and 2? That's because we got 2 keg fillers. So when I transfer a beer out of here, I can transfer it into keg filler number 1 or keg filler number 2. But when you walk over to them, it doesn't say which one's 1 or 2. I'm not even sure if one of these are actually here because I only bought one and somehow we got 2. So it's best not to ask questions, right? Yeah, I did that. Let's go ahead and just throw you there, and we'll throw you there. Yeah, I think we're ready to go through sleep through the night here. All right, what do we got for contracts? Brisford Ale contracts, constantly Brisford Ale contracts. They want 110 of them. Well, whoops. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that, that. We need... that's not... Need that. And I don't have any more of the others? Nope, you got that. Alright, shop. Hops. Grab that. Need to make the money so I can buy the big bags so we can use the worker. That is empty. That is empty. That should be empty. But let's get that prepared. Over to the yeast. So I can see once you get workers in here doing the work for you, you can work the bar. All right, Crow Daddy, thanks for stopping on in. Enjoy the rest of your, well, for you, I think it's Friday. But thanks for stopping on in for a bit. All right, go outside, get another jug of water. Transfer this first. And get that going. To the 5-tapper. And I'm out of caps. And I'll soon be out of labels too. But I don't have enough room in my inventory right now. So, caps only. Throw those down. I gotta put these somewhere. I can put those there. All right, this needs to go there. This needs to go there. That needs to go there. All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need labels. Gonna need some labels. I think I got 3 left on the machine. I am 2 bottles shy for the contract. That's okay. I need to make a whole bunch for the bar anyways. How are we doing here? This needs to go... Actually, no, I don't want to use that for the next one. Where are we over here? Wait, what are we doing here? Boiling, not started. Wait, am I just on the hops? And I'm almost out of yeast. I don't think I have enough to get the job done. No, I don't have another one there. So let's go to yeast. Wait, I didn't have any... No. Alright, let's go outside and open the bar. Oops, someone left their $8 there. And, yep, used all that. Oh, it automatically switched over to the newer bag. All right. Let's go see what the customer wants. Or customers. Brisford Ale in a bottle. Oh, wait. What did he... Oh, he took it. All right. Didn't see what his preference was in a glass. I'm here, dude. Brisford Ale in a glass. That's not going to happen. I think this guy drank... Oh, he's already leaving. Transfer you over. Didn't bring bottles in yet. I'm out of space. Of course I'm out of space. Halibus, Bristol Ale, IPA. I need to put IPA on the menu. There we go. IPA is now on the menu as well. Oh, wait, I just... it's all here. I haven't brought the bottles in yet. Alright, customers will wait just a minute. Let's get this contract done just to be sure. Yeah, I don't want these in a crate. All right, let's complete the contract. $700, 220 experience. All right, let's see what the customers want. Did I talk to you? You want IPA and a glass. All right. Oh, okay, well, I guess I just served him whatever he wanted. I'll automatically served him. Brisford ale and a glass. That's not going to happen. IPA in a glass. I think I already talked to you. What did you want? Brisford ale in a glass. Yeah, it's not gonna work for me. I need to order some bottles. No, not contracts. Shop. Packaging. Bottles. Man, every time I think I'm getting ahead of the money, I'm spending money. Which one of you is new? I don't remember. You want it in a glass. IPA in a glass. IPA in a glass. And I think they all want it in a glass. Glass. Well, I can't help out any of you if you all want it in a glass. All right, so while we're waiting for other customers, I guess we'll come over here and we'll start maybe making some more IPAs. Since I got all the material in my inventory. Wait, is it Brisford? Oh, I was making Brisford ale, apparently. What time is it? Boy, I think I'll wait on that. Yeah, the kegs are not working, unfortunately, so I can't pour nothing into a glass, which kind of sucks. I've kind of forgot about you here, sir. I feel like drinking a beer with a hint of refreshment. I don't think I've made any beers with refreshments in it. You can leave, sir, because I can't serve nothing in a glass. There you go. In a bottle. There you go. You're still the one with in a glass. You can't wait any longer. That's fine. What's my how's my rating doing? Still, oh, we're a little bit more than a 1 star. Oh, do I not have any? Oh no, I think I got a whole bunch here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. There you go. Talk to you again. Brisford ale in a glass. No, we're kind of... You're out of luck. And in a glass. In a glass. So, 4 customers. They want it in a glass, in a glass, in a glass. Wait, which one is waiting for an order? You. Yeah, they all want it in a glass. Well, that is unfortunate. So again, I'm still not using my worker because the big bags are expensive. I was going to go show you, but yeah. All of them can go whenever they want to. We'll go to next day. Yeah, so if I go down to here, go to shop, and go to big bags. I mean, I can buy the... I guess I can make the cheaper beer. We could do that. Let's see what we got for contracts. Brisford Ale contract. $700, 220 experience. Let's see what they want here. 110. All right, so let's go ahead and we're actually going to get, make sure I get the right stuff here. We're going to use the worker. So Brisford Brown, and yes, okay. So he, wait, what grade do they want? Required traits, sweetness. Oh, okay, so hang on a second. That is going to be basic sweet. All right, so this is what I got to make. But the first two ingredients are the same. So shop, malt bags. Since they only just want a F plus rating, we can go ahead and do this. Malt bags, oh, sorry, hot bags. We'll buy the cheapest. Yoink. And, oh, I don't have enough in my space in my inventory. Let me go ahead and put that down and that down. Whoops. So now I'm going to come over here and use this. So we want to do it's not going to matter because use brewing vat. How do I start? Oh yeah, sorry. I need to put these in inventory. Hang on a second. That needs to go there. That needs to go there. There he goes. Our worker is on the move. No, they won't accept it in a bottle. They want it in a glass. So he's going to come on over and he's going to put it on in. He's going to do the boiling. Did I order glasses? Yes, I did. So he's doing the first two steps for us. So basically, it'll have to be transferred over to this one because I don't have... I got 1,200 bucks. Fermenting vat. How much is... Well, no, because then I won't be able to buy a big bag. How much is a fermenting vat? A large one. 700. Well, we'll get it. But I'm not going to have... I won't be able to use it yet. And for now, you know what? I may just put this in this other room. Oh, crud. Did I do... That's a brewing. Why was that? This needs water? All right, he's in the cooling process. I hope he doesn't automatically transfer over to here. No target vat. Oh, transfer beer to that one. The small one. Is that constantly going to make that sound? That's going to be annoying. So now when I empty this, put that into there, that automatically fills up from here. Oh, now we got an audio glitch. Houston, I don't like the audio glitch. Oops, not ready yet. Sorry, my bad. I'm getting excited. Oh, I got beer in here still. Oopsies. Yes, I do. All right, so we may have to save the game and reload, but if that audio glitch does not go away, that is going to be a problem. Yeah, we'll destroy that. All right, let me just make these bottles and we'll store them. These aren't the one for the contract, though. But at least we got to use the worker. Okay, you can go there. This is now empty, right? Yes, that's now empty. Put that in there. Did I... Whoops, got myself turned around. Alright, we got to... Alright, I'll wait until this is fermented and we'll save the game. Go back to main menu. Alright, let's go ahead and save game. Exit to main menu. Hopefully when we reload it, that sound is not there, but if that sound's going to continue, that's going to annoy me and everyone else. Why am I squashing everything in one room when you have spare room? I can move things around, but if everything's in one room, it's less space I got to run around to. Oh no. Morse code is back. So for now, if I do game volume, save changes. So I can turn on the game volume, but the music does not work. Why do I have a bottle here all of a sudden? Where did that bottle come from? Okay, we'll have to play without any game sound for a little bit. Maybe once that vat is cleared, it won't be making that noise anymore. Now it just pushed my crate onto the floor. What's going on? All right, I'm going to put that back down there. I think it's starting to go wrong here. Things are starting to break. Yeah, so there's no game audio right now because we got the Morse code in the background. Okay, so let me go grab this. Hopefully this counts. Yes, it does. Let me just bump the game volume back up just a tad. So we got a little bit of noise, but also at the same time, it's not too bad. Then I can hear... Nope. You go there. You go there. You go there. Again, this is the beta version, so hopefully they get some of this stuff squared away when the game gets released tomorrow. And the weird thing is there was an update to the this morning. I think I ran out of caps. these need to go out here. I want to focus on the contract. I'm not going to open up the bar today. We got to see how the bar works anyways. I mean, I'd have a little bit more interest if I could pour some glasses and use kegs, but that's not currently working. Oh, you're out of beer there, sir. No liquid to transfer. You go into there. This vat will fill up this. So we'll get this going here. Christopher Dale with sweetness. I'm putting in the wrong... That's the wrong flipping recipe there, buddy. Okay. Well, that's in there now. I need... Although it is counting. Is the sweetness an option on the contract? Sweetness. So I need the gold. Not that yeast. I need the gold. That one there. That's what I need. Alright, release valve. Oh, wait, never mind. This one's full. So these may not count because if I did the same recipe as before, these are not going to be sweet. I don't think. I don't remember what I put in here now. Got a funny feeling these are not going to count, so I'm going to have quite a few amount of beers here. Nope, these counted. Okay. My rating went down to 0 on the bar. Is it because it's closed? You need some more bottles there, sir. This needs to go there. This needs to go there. This needs to go there. Oop. Bottles always are helpful. This should be... Oh, I didn't transfer. Nope. Get out of there. We want to transfer. Does it show me how much more is left in here? So it kind of does really suck about the kegs not working. And now we got this noise in the background, which also sucks. But I will say, it seems like you can unlock things sooner than what you'll really be able to use them. Because money-wise... But I'm sure I'm not playing the most efficient way here. These are going to count. How did these count? I didn't. What the yeast I put in originally was not for sweetness. You know what, Peanut? Don't argue with it. If it counts, it counts. Let's go ahead and put this there. This there. Do you want this in a crate? I'm thinking not. Let's go ahead and grab all that. Contract is complete. Oh, I can't. We're in overtime. Oh, I do got money sitting out here. Let's collect this before it blows away in the breeze. All right, let's go to bed, wake up, and we will finish up the contract. I've reached a new level, level 12. Look at everything that got unlocked there. 600-liter vats. Those things are huge. I can barely get done, though. I can barely get the 200-liter vats up and going, let alone the 600. Target is full. All right, we'll go ahead and process this. Because we got a lot over here. Can I see what is left? It says 120. I'll put that over there. That will go there. This will go there. And this will go there, I suppose. Yeah, so again, it's very unfortunate. Well, I exited the game, came in a couple times. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I'm not getting the highlighted. So again, as we looked at earlier, because I couldn't get it to work, if we go down to kegs, at least here in this clip, it's showing that it highlights where the keg can go. And we're not getting that. I did fiddle around with it for about a good 15 minutes earlier and just couldn't get it to go. Even if I even tried a smaller keg. And the odd thing is, I bought one of these machines. We put it down. We saved the game, came back in, see if that fixed the problem, and now I have two. So I got a free keg filler out of it. But still, that's not... it's not working, unfortunately. Right, let's go ahead and pour these bottles here. Is that over there? It is. And I'm going to put these into a crate after I grab more caps. And let's put these outside. I don't think there's a... let's see, is it called a tap? It doesn't say it's restricted to either keg size. It just says keg filler. And even if it does restrict it, I got two different sizes. I got a 20 and a 50. So I tried a small size, I tried a 50 size, so it doesn't matter what size it is. I tried them both. So if it's just restricted to one size, it should only accept one or the other. It's not accepting either one. But I think with the issues we're kind of having with the kegs, and now the noise issue, I think that's what we're going to wrap it up for today with Beer Manufacturer Simulator. Again, this game does come out tomorrow. Hopefully, again, this is the beta version of the base game, so hopefully it's still coming out in early access, so hopefully they'll get some of these things squared away by tomorrow for the release. I have no idea how much the game's going to be. I have no idea if it's going to be available on console or not. But at least we got to see the worker work on the vat here. You got to make sure that the stuff is in storage, and you'll come and grab it and fill it on up. We also got to fiddle around with the bar a little bit today, but unfortunately we can't do the kegs. But we did serve some customers, so yeah, not too bad. And my star rating dropped probably because I can't serve glasses, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. It's what you get when you play early access games. But yeah, we did reach level 12, so that's not too bad. And I do got a little bit of money in the bank account. I'm not sure if I'll stream this again or not. I may make an episode further on down the road when they introduce more stuff. But I definitely got to wait for them to get another update out so I can get the kegs to work. And also the noise issue goes away. But yeah, if they happen to fix it by tomorrow, maybe I'll make an episode later on today or something like that. Or later on in the future. But yeah, we pretty much... I don't think there's anything else I can do. Did I unlock any more recipes? I got an acid ale. We can buy that. And there's only one more recipe currently. That's at level 13. Let's see. Machines. Somehow my ranking is number 1. Not sure how that happened. Upgrades. We can buy more expansions, but I don't want to spend the money on that yet. I don't know why we need bigger trash containers. Why that's a thing. We could decorate the room different colors, but we don't got that many options currently on that. Employees. I actually got enough levels now where I can hire 3 more workers, but I don't have the room for them to go work, honestly. And the only thing I didn't really get involved is label maker. Background 6. So you can change the way the labels look, but I think I got used to the way they look. I wouldn't want to change it. It'd be kind of cool in the future if you could upload your own gifts or whatever, or make something on Photoshop or something. Upload your own labels in the future. Yeah, that's what we're going to wrap it up for today, I think, because the noise issue is just going to be annoying. And I don't want to turn the volume all the way off and have no background noise other than my voice, so that would be kind of terrible. And yeah, if the kegs would work, that definitely entertain us some more. I don't see where we get an option to hire a worker out here. So basically, you can hire a worker. You would get a stand like this to hire a worker, but I don't see a stand out here at the bar. Maybe that'll be introduced in the future. I have no idea. But again, the game comes out tomorrow. I wonder if you have squashed the beer keg together that you don't have to have the missing step. I have no idea what you said there, Bob. But yeah, either way, it's not. Yeah, the kegs are just not working. But like I said, hopefully they'll get it fixed here in the near future. But yeah, that's what we're going to wrap up for today. Just a quick reminder, I did release an episode of Shamburgo earlier today. Tomorrow you'll have an episode of Transport Fever to look at. And tomorrow, I think I'll be streaming on... I think tomorrow we'll stream Peshawniere Valley on Farm Sim 25. Although I do got 3 emails since I started streaming, so maybe there's a game there that we could have a look at. But right now, looks like tomorrow I'll stream Farm Sim 25 on Peshawniere Valley, where we might get into making some mayonnaise tomorrow, so I'll have to wait and see. But appreciate everyone coming in and watching me struggle with Beer Manufacturer Simulator. It was going good. Money needs to come in maybe just a little bit quicker because we're able to unlock a lot of things, but it's the money that's the bottleneck. Pun intended. Bottleneck beer manufacturer. Anyways, so I appreciate everyone being here for some Beer Manufacturer Simulator today. I know it's a short stream, but I don't see us continuing on here much longer the way it's going because there's going to be a lot of repetitiveness of me doing. It looks like I'm getting the same contract over and over again. And repetitiveness, that will get kind of boring real quick. But yeah, I'm going to jump out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a good start to your Thursday, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. But until then, have a good one.